Ayurveda says that your dosha is not just your body type, it's your mental tendencies, emotional tendencies, and physical tendencies. The doshas is your own unique balance of who you are. The doshas are made of the five elements: space, air, fire, water, and earth. And combined, these five elements create the three doshas. I've put some information below so you can begin to understand what your dosha or two doshas are. So check those out. But let's have a little chat today about the doshas and what they do so that you can use this in your diet and lifestyle based on Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the science of longevity and it's based on prevention. While Ayurveda can fix health problems, it far prefers to prevent them from happening in the first place. And we begin that by understanding who you are and what you need. So let's get into these doshas. The first dosha is Vata dosha, which is made of space and air. And Vata people are creative and energetic. And there's also qualities that go along with them, like dryness, lightness, coldness, speed, mobility. Vata people talk a lot with their hands. They walk fast, they move fast, they're constantly doing stuff. They're vibrant. They're like, people want to be around them, but they don't have a lot of strength because they're only made of space and air. And so these types of people need a certain diet and lifestyle to help balance out that space and air. In Ayurveda, like increases like. And so too much of the same qualities causes imbalance, whether it's physical, emotional, mental. Basically, you want to know that like increases like in Ayurveda and opposites balance. The second dosha is Pitta dosha. Pitta is the energy of transformation, and it's made of fire and water. So Pitta people are driven, they take initiative, they've got opinions, they usually like to debate or compete, they're into sports, they're muscular, they're leaders, they're analyzers, they are hot, sharp, mobile, smooth, and light. And so Pitta people have a different set of problems. They tend toward heated problems, inflammation, stress. They hold a lot of stress because they're also control freaks because they think they're right. They usually are, but they want everything their way and they want to control the outcome because they want everything to be good. The third dosha is Kapha dosha, the energy of lubrication and structure. And Kaphas are made of fire and water. So Kapha people are steady, nurturing, caretaking. They might be chefs, construction workers. They give really good hugs. They're the glue to our bodies and to relationships and the world around them. Kaphas are heavy, wet, or like oily. They don't move much. They're static and they're very slow. These guys tend to gain weight easy, they tend to be stubborn, they tend not to move a lot, as opposed to Vata, which is all moving 10,000 every which way, different things. And opposed to Pitta, which is like they will only move when they know exactly where they're going and what they're doing. So these three doshas, we have all three of them in us. But the difference is we have them in different combinations. So, like I said, Ayurveda is the science of longevity and prevention. We want to understand who you are so that we can use these doshas as warning flags and say, oh, we can see how this person might get imbalanced in the future. Let's build a diet and lifestyle around this so that doesn't happen. Since your doshas were set at conception, we feel our best when we are closest to that balance. So think about two things right now. Think about number one, when was a time in your life where you felt amazing? You felt so good. You were in your element. You felt like everything was working. You felt healthy. You slept good. You ate good. You had good friends. You were doing work that was good. Everything was good. And you were like, this is me. What are you doing? Thinking being when you feel this is me, what is that? That's probably pretty close to a time in your life when your doshas were close to their natural balance. Now, think of a time when you're totally imbalanced and you don't feel like yourself at all. My guess is you're doing probably not much to anything in comparison to when you were feeling most like you. So, your first stop is to start doing more of the stuff that you were doing then that felt most like you. Get back to doing that. It's just about getting back to yourself and the things that you would love to do. Sometimes they wish they were a different dosha. They're like overthinking their doshas. I want you to remember this. In nature, Vata is the bird. the energy of movement. Pitta is the lion, the energy of transformation. Kapha is the elephant, the energy of lubrication and structure. The bird, the lion, and the elephant. Do any of those animals look or behave the same? No. Are any of those animals wishing they were a different animal? No. Those animals are just in their most animal 100% authentic in the way they are. They are just purely in their nature, happily, in their uniqueness, living all together exactly as they are. Don't spend your time wishing, comparing yourself to other animals. We're made of a completely unique blueprint. It's unique to you. It's never going to happen again. It's never happened before. So you might as well just love yourself and love who you are and use your gifts the very greatest that you can. And don't worry about the other stuff. A bird's not upset that it can't attack a zebra and kill it. An elephant's not upset it can't fly. And a lion isn't upset that it doesn't have a trunk. They don't care. Have confidence and curiosity that you were created divine. You are here for a reason, created as you are on purpose. To learn more about these three doshas, grab the resource below, and you can start to learn right away. Learn about yourself. It's fascinating little rabbit hole once you get into it. And I'm always here to answer your questions. So feel free to comment below if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer them as we keep bringing Ayurveda to life.